Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. I ended the stream an hour and a half ago, but we're back again. The guildies wanted to knock out some stuff this weekend, so I figured we'd knock some stuff out. So, here we go. Alright, stream is running. So I guess we need to go turn in duty, honor, and country. Although, unless you guys already did. Of course, I'm once again running to a destination when I could use the crystals. Oh, and just a note, the training missions at the Adventurers Guild, I believe completing those are required before you're allowed to do dungeons.
We finished it today. We love your new
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah, we love the new outfits.
I went the wrong way. Yeah, apparently it is the set that, is it up here? Is this door open? Yes, it does. Okay, we need to be up here. The doors that automatically close and open fake me out so much. But yeah, the when I sent you guys the screenshot last week of how shiny my old Keth is, he was wearing the Gladiators version.
Nice.
Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer.
Whoa, attitude.
Does it surprise you to see me dressed so? I was once a Sultan Sworn, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of her crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn.
Exalted vessel of Nalthal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
That is a silly little dress she's
They
wearing.
regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Rauban,
Your Grace,
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
as you command, Your Grace.
He is rather intense looking.
If what they say is true, Ulda owes you a great debt. I am Rauban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
An honor.
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero.
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
By the 12, for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'dah. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, however, Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. I had kind of forgotten how intense Raban is.
Where, Tina?
Adventurers Guild.
Thank you for the follow. Well, they have a lot of similarities and a lot of differences, but I'm still kind of new to 14, so it's kind of difficult to really nail things down quite yet. But this game does have a good free trial, so hey, worth a shot. Welcome back, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to the banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be a short version. Being of design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Greetings. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mr. Shimodi didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's the final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momodi herself. So, you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take Her Grace's safety very seriously. If memory serves, these earrings are actually pretty decent, too.
be there in a sec. I hit the alchemist.
Picked up your earrings yet?
Well, I picked up the box.
I was reading the quest.
Sorry. Yeah. I'll be quiet.
Let me just... Well, now looks like the Guildmasterette did herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these. If they fall into the wrong hands, God knows what'll happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, because you're about to hobnob with Ulda's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. This is it. Your big debut in Uldan High Society. The banquet is being held in the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade, and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, and be sure to put on your earrings first, or he'll be sending you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine.
Going the back roads.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty close, though. Mostly because I don't remember exactly where the NPC we need to talk to is. In fact, it might be better to look this up than to run around. Okay, we're heading in the right direction. Of course, then I forget to take a turn again. The tiered circles here confuse me for some reason that I can't quite nail down. There appear to be a lot of people doing this quest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we gotta put... Oh, wait, okay, we gotta put the earrings on. They're actually... Apparently my, best gear thing did not think these were the best gear, so it didn't put them on. Earring slot is the second one from the top on the right-hand side. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for the arriving guests. We are honored to receive you. Please proceed inside.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raubon? By right, part of the royal house of all, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
I love the way Raban carries her around.
Parrot or a bird?
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets, nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals, though they were not of this land. When the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the heroes' sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid 'em hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasba mul, soginin muese donzul. Logalo, asawad deken bet mubut. Immerat way, Kiskatoga hearts waddle dawns.
season igen. Finns dundi onne lamrain sa dain.
Alright, how do you set the poses that you guys do when you're standing there?
It's the emote change pose, and whichever one you leave off on is what you go to when you idle.
Alright.
Under specials, I think. Oh, I like that one. That's how come KJ's always got his hands behind his back. His head, rather.
I still like that.
I do too.
Yeah, I think I'll go with this one for now.
I like how Zora has the folded arms. I keep switching back between a couple of them.
I just noticed that I was standing very stiffly and thought I should change that.
Gotcha.
That, and I noticed that you guys were not standing very stiffly, so.
With some attitude.
The wind-up onion knight is cute.
Yes, yes it is. Do they let black mages wear shields?
Yeah.
A certain
Interesting.
kind. All right, where am I?
Probably in your inn room if you're out of the...
Go to the exit.
I found it. Yeah, I've never been in here, so
Ah, that's how you get rested EXP, KJ.
no time for that. I gotta get everything up. I gotta do everything. Busy, busy, busy. Whoa.
Oh, you never get any rested EXP if you never stop playing? Is that what you're saying?
Basically. There is a little square shield like that one they got, and I think it's 7th level or whatnot, and you can get it from a vendor, but I cannot remember where the hell I saw it at, because I want one of those ones.
I've been waiting for you. I trust you're fully recovered? Good, because there is much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Listen well. This will take some time to explain. I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzen Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano. First by the Garleans, and then by the thrice-damned Primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that we don't think of our fallen comrades, and of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remain. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?" "Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Lamosa, and as my personal representative. Now that's a great many malms to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of the concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstances demand it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, I'm not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And, should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way." So yeah, it seems that we had a large number of cutscenes to watch, but no real questing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else heard the piano, right?
Yes, there's
Mhm.
a
Okay.
character playing an instrument.
Yeah, loot a bard.
Ah, back from your meeting with Raban, are you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship. Bugger me, that's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you. I truly am. Now, I dare say Raban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves having never once seen Aors up from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Lipsilamosa's shimmering seas or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk and fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor those experiences, for they are priceless, all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, and you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind who can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels. I'll see you when you get back. Now, to remember where the airship landing is.
Did you get one with the crystal yet? I'm there now. There's a crystal here. I was out running around. Like, where the hell the crystal is?
Aptly named airship landing.
Yes.
Oh crap! I just accidentally quit.
Oh!
Oh, but it didn't
Lisa,
quit.
Yeah. Lisa doesn't quit the game.
I'm guessing that this was automatically added to our lists when we got the quest.
Yeah.
Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for travelers traveling to Limsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Oh, that's my favorite Final Fantasy song playing in the background. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control
Okay, that was the
over it.
Imperials.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all
If I didn't know any
reckoning,
better, I'd say they might be
rotten
bad guys.
nigh to the core.
Oh yeah.
Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
My pet likes to jump high.
Mm-hmm.
Quest giver here. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, sir. Admiral, I have no earthly idea how to pronounce that, awaits your arrival. You're the Ul'dah envoy? Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you to the Admiral's command room on the bridge.
Where are we supposed to go to?
Oh, talk to the lift attendant. And,
Browning Wench or the Bulwark? Bulwark.
the quest says Bulwark Hall. But, I say before we talk to this quest giver, let's run around the city and gather the things.
The other classes in crafting.
And the crystals.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We can mostly ignore the quests for now.
Can you travel from these big quests to other quests? Or do you think it'd be too
Big
much?
crystals.
Yeah, I think you can.
It might be easier than running to the damn airship every time.
Just so you know, this city is much more confusing than Ul'dah is.
We started our first characters on this one, and I actually know where things are mostly. I can't remember where all the crystals are, but I found it fairly easy to traverse. The Ul'dah was confusing to me. I still don't know where anything is.
Alright.
That was the Fisher.
Okay, did you take the crystal somewhere, or did you?
I'm over here at the Rogues Guild.
The Rogues Guild?
They're just across the way.
What's the Rogues Guild do?
Lets you become a rogue.
I didn't know that was an actual class.
It's on the list. As I understand it, they're not particularly good right now, but they do exist. I think on the DPS chart, they were second to last.
Whoa. Well, wouldn't that just be the melee, though?
No, that was all DPS.
Ooh.
And the one that was in last place doesn't even really count as a class, so... That being the Blue Mage. Which, as I understand it, is a weird class that is specifically designed to be overpowered, but at the same time, forbidden from doing anything. It's basically designed to solo, just run around and do solo stuff.
Interesting.
But then they also put limits on what its maximum level is. So I don't think it can actually go all the way up to max level. So it's basically useless.
Did you leave already?
Yes, I am hunting the next crystal. This is an extremely crowded city, I might add.
Yeah.
I believe I have found the next crystal. Fastest route's probably to pass by the Fisher's Guild again, but I'm not sure about that. I ran up to the big crystal and then just came down the path.
Yeah. That's what I think we're doing. as well.
Through the market?
Yeah. I'm over at the Arcanist Guild right now.
Email and I know where that is.
Yep.
Well, I should know where the Marauders is, but it doesn't mean I do.
I'm pretty sure that's in the upper part of the city.
Yeah, that was a pain. That whole confusing part. Well, I mean, even the last city we were in had upper and lower. Did you guys grab the crystal right here?
Just after the market.
The one out here in front of the Arcanist place.
Look at it.
So Lance had all these classes at his disposal the whole time.
And I think it's time to head to the upper decks. Unless there's something else down here that I can't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I lost track of you guys.
You passed Crystal?
The big one? No, not yet.
We got to the big crystal and then went north to the upper decks.
Okay.
There's a crystal outside this area that you'll want to pick up. I don't know if you got it.
I did not.
Here we go. Where did you guys go after this?
I'm running due south toward the next crystal I see.
Okay. And you got the one just outside of the Marauders, right? Everybody?
Yes.
Pretty sure I did. Although I may not have because it didn't come up on the list.
Yeah, it's just barely right outside.
I love that the blacksmiths and the armorers share a building.
That makes sense, right?
It would if they were the same class.
Yeah, I mean that they both smelt iron and ore and other metals. But then so does the goldsmith.
And I'm heading back up to the Marauders Guild to pick up the crystal I missed. I think that should be the last crystal, isn't it? Or does this place have a third area that I'm not remembering?
I can't quite remember.
Yeah, that was the last one. Since I just unlocked the Aethernet access for the gates. And the airship landing.
Yep.
Alright, so where to?
I guess we need to return to Bulwark Hall. Which I think, let's see where the fastest...
Probably the plaza, right?
yeah, probably. But yeah, this is a heavily populated city.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fine city, our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal of the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvi Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
I certainly hope I don't have to attempt to pronounce that name.
Now, what news from Thanalan?
I am not skilled in Welsh pronunciation. I didn't even notice that she stopped doing voiceovers. 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorza from our grasp. It was in answer to the Imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzan alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all in simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail Vandarnus, Hell's take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I've seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorza. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Where Archon Louiswoy still with us, we would doubtlessly shed some light on the unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our forces will catch us unprepared. Our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beast men. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorza. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorza, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Ruban was right, has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You traveled next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Seed Seer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. And then we can take the lift attendant over here back to the airship landing. Oh, of course, there's a receiving and a departing path. The quest giver's right here. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? And no wonder there's not much travel by airship. They can only hold like 5 people.
Well, barely one. We stand in the middle of it.
Well, that's just because our presence is so massive.
Yeah. That heavy armor I got. Okay, I lost you. Oh, you guys took off. Okay.
Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. Greetings, good sir. You are the Ul'dah envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. And looking for the way out.
Up here.
Ah.
This is also the Venture Guild.
Gotcha.
This is the one I know a little bit better. Not much, but just... went to the archery.
Yep. It's actually the only crystal I see on this floor. Word of warning, I said it's been raining for about 18 hours straight now. Well, I just got my first bit of lightning and thunder from the storm, so it might be about to ramp up a little bit. So if I disappear, that's what happened.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot to pick the other half up.
I'm going up around the corner and into Old Gridania. I'll wait for you guys on the other side.
I like this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this city to be the easy one to get around in.
Yeah, for me it was easier on the eyes too. It wasn't all just brown desert.
Well, that is true.
We're here. Okay. All right, those two walls right there, Emo and Zora, those are the banks, or not the banks, but the auction houses. Yeah. And every marketplace has it.
Once you unlock your retainers, you won't care anymore. Since they will basically act as your representative to the auction house. In other words, basically you can go to your room at the inn and post stuff on the auction house.
How big do we gotta be, or is there a restriction for the guild hall?
The guild has to get to level 6, I believe. We're currently level 2.
Oh.
But we were level 2 before y'all even joined it, so I suspect we will be leveling up fairly quickly.
Cool.
Of course, I have no idea how much it costs, so...
$1 billion.
I know over in Star Wars, the guild starships were extremely expensive.
Yeah. We joined a guild, but I never went to it.
Our guild never managed to raise the money. I think I got about halfway to saving up the money. Of course, that was me doing it pretty much by myself. Oh, this is the actual quest. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and do it. We don't have to leave the city.
Yeah, I need to get my healing spec.
Right.
So you are the Uldan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
She did not look this tiny
Allow me
in
to
the
introduce myself.
in the cinematic earlier.
I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That is well. A message from the Admiral? A wolf has been sniffing around the stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations. In Isambard, the northern continent, however, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Isambard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorza. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to its consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor. Solus Zos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters it is said that he grows frail, and ever more prone to illness. If the rumors are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much-needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorza, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Belisar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzan air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon the primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may yet help rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorza together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. I do like the continuity of her handing her staff to the aide, and he's actually standing there holding it. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seed Seer went well. My Lord Envoy, correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral whatever of Limsa Laminsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Badron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man? Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you're interested in learning more, please speak with Badron at his establishment. I believe that is our next primary quest, but we may now continue exploring here.
Where's the... Oh, did I get this? Oh. Where's the summoners? Is it down this hall?
Oh, there's still several things we need to get here. I stumbled across this quest, so... This is possibly the summoners. Oh, this is the conjurers.
That's what I meant, conjurers.
Yeah, summoners are actually another class. But this is the one that Emo needs, I believe. I think that Summoner is actually one of the specializations for Arcanists. He is very tiny and not a Lalafell.
He's got horns. Does that mean he's a demon? Because he doesn't look like the Dragonkin.
I'm going to say magical accident turned him into a child. Yeah, I think there's either one or two more classes and maybe another profession or two to pick up here.
Well, botany's here too, isn't it?
Yep. I think there's still Lancers to pick up, Botany to pick up, and I feel like there's something else. Although I only see two more purple things on my map, so maybe it's just the two.
Did we get the amphitheater one?
I don't remember. We got that one over there. It's shining. Pink. Maybe.
Oh, I got a hand on it, so I don't know. Yeah, we got it.
This over here is the Botanist Guild. And yeah, the other would be the Lancers. Who, if you decide you want to play melee DPS, are probably the best ones to play. At least by overall damage output. Well, there's something I'm going to have to come back for. I do not know what an achievement exchange is.
Okay, you said the last one we need is which one? And
It's the Lancers. It's in the northeast corner up here. Might be faster to actually take the crystal and teleport over to...
Leather Guild.
Yes.
And then go up.
To which guild?
The Leather Workers Guild. And then go up. Up through that, market. There you go. Yeah, making a dragoon also sounds cool too, though. But so does the samurai. I don't know. So,
Well, you can't do the samurai until you reach level 50 on something.
well, yeah, but the dragoon's also like a 30. It's the step above the lancers.
Right.
Okay, Kath, how do you call your pet? I missed the help thing.
Okay, if you have an item in your inventory for a pet, you'll need to use it to add it to your collection.
I did.
Then just go to character, and then there's minion guide. And that'll give you a list of all of your pets, and you can summon them from there. It also has a button to pick one at random if you wanted to.
Oh.
Wait, on character, then what? Minion guide?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that at?
It's on the list.
You don't want to actually go to your character, so you click the first red button that's character, and there's minion guide. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the bottom.
I didn't even realize we'd gotten a pet from doing that.
Yeah. Well, we hit 20. I think we got it at level 20.
Oh, we got it for completing the envoy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it was. It was completing the envoy. I know what I'm talking about.
Alright, where do we want to go from here?
I don't know. There's so much to do now.
That is true. Do we want to head back to Ul'dah and finish our level 15 quests that we picked up? And then I guess do the level 20 quests that we will inevitably get when we turn those in?
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's fine with.
Alright, let's see if we can go to the Gridania Aethernet Plaza and see if that will let us teleport back to the other city. We might have to take the airship to do it. Oh.
You can just open up your teleport.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it costs 400, whatever.
Yeah, let me see, before I do that, let's see what the, what it costs to take the airship.
Well, can't we just do return? Isn't
Oh,
that
you're
one
right.
still set?
Yeah, you're right, it should still be set. Yeah, it's still set to Ul'dah. I see a blue quest with a plus on it.
Yeah.
Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not so small fortune of prizes ably won by yours truly at the Golden Saucer. You've heard of the Golden Saucer. Nay, ye gads, man. You might at least try and keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the triple triad tables. At the Golden Saucer, one can do all this and more. I'm going to stop reading. This is basically a casino. We can go play at the casino if we want to. I don't think it's actually required for anything. It's mini games and things like that.
When are we going to a dungeon?
Well, we could go as soon as we finish this level 15 quest, so we can all complete our training missions, so we're allowed to go into dungeons.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I also see another important quest that we probably want to go do. Everybody's class quest is in Eastern Thalana, right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Zora and I might have finished it.
Alright. Well, then you might have done the quest I'm marching to right now, too. But we'll see.
Okay.
I think so. They got the ring I got.
Well, this has nothing to do with the training quests. I believe this is the quest that unlocks materia.
Well, it looks like we might have a quest in here.
Oh, Forging Spirit?
Mm-hmm.
I have this one. Need a puzzle.
What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we can use could come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus do we form a spirit bond with them. This spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. You are ready to commence your learning? Good. As you will have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped, see? And this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes a deft hand of a craftsman to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Fahabus. Melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove materia from an item, highlight its icon and select Retrieve Materia. There's a chance that the materia will be salvaged. Okay, so basically, the gear you have equipped, as you use it, you will form a spirit bond with it, and when it hits 100%, you can remove materia from it. I don't know if the gear survives or not, but then you will have a materia that you can use on something else. And I love this pet with this guy's name attached to it. Okay. I think we actually have to be a level 19 crafter of some kind to be able to speak to do this quest.
Oh, crafter, not a...
Yeah, has to be a crafter.
And I'm only an 18th level goldsmith. Ah.
Well, we can knock it. We can do that later.
How about crazy auto?
Huh?
I kept targeting that crap over there. Not what was right in my face.
Yeah.
Auto targeting, yeah.
Oh, we killed all those we need to. Good day to you, adventurer. I am Papa Nagu, representative of the Adventurers Guild. I have a number of fine guild levies. I'm not here for guild levies. Okay, he actually wants. Okay, this is actually guild levies here. I'm not looking for that. But we can go ahead and start this quest, I guess. Oh no. This looks like an escort quest. Alright, how does one add an emote to their bar?
Just open up the emote page and pick up the
Ah,
icon.
there it is.
Which emote?
Beckon.
I wish they were alphabetical.
I use the search. Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah. Wait, isn't that all we need to take that one down?
Oh, sorry. I guess only one of us needs to do it.
I think you have to keep doing it.
I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to take him, though. There's a marker on the map that I'm kind of leading him in that direction. And he stops following you when you move. No, those are something else. Or maybe not. Okay, I now see the specified location on the map.
Treasure coffer? Oh, that's a stupid fate thing. Oops.
Y'all may want to come over here. He's almost where he's supposed to be. I don't know if y'all have to be here to get credit or not.
Yay!
Do you want to complete the fate? Or teleport back?
Oh, I teleported back. Sorry.
That's fine. I didn't contribute to the fate, so...
Neither did I. I accidentally
did
picked those guys up.
Alright, I need to AFK for a minute. I'll be right back.
Me too. Yeah.
It has been brought to my attention that I have a leak in my roof, so I need to go fix that as best I can. So I'm probably gonna have to end it here, guys. Did everybody go AFK? Alright guys, I'm going to have to call it here. So, I'll see y'all next time.